Howdy, partners. You're watching the D93 Gazette with Samantha Williams and Phil Campbell. They're number one in Idaho territory.
Hello and welcome to our 90th episode of D93 Gazette.
D93 Gazette turned into D93 News, and we're celebrating by throwing it back to another era.
That's right. The clock's changed, and now we have changed.
Enough about us. Let's talk about the amazing things that are happening in our district. Mr. Winstrom over at Rocky Mountain, he has really transformed that orchestra program. In fact, they're going to need a larger venue just to rehearse in.
And, of course, we have Michaela Luong has more in our Cafe Sabor Java Express Teacher Spotlight.
Out of space. So
there wasn't an empty seat in this beginner orchestra class at Rocky Mountain Middle School, which is something that their teacher, Eric Winstrom, is excited about.
It's an amazing thing where we're at with our program right now. That we're seeing that we are literally, we had trouble finding space to fit us the other day in a concert.
There are almost 80 kids from the district in the program.
And we're seeing a real resurgence. We're really peaking up. Bonneville High School, we started with 50 kids when I was first here a couple years ago. Right now we have about 78 kids in the current orchestra, so it makes us one of the biggest around. So it's amazing to see the growth.
Mr. Winstrom doesn't just teach. He's worked with people like Chris Mann and Lee Greenwood. He's had stuff played by symphonies all over the world. What he really loves is teaching the youth.
Be able to pass that on to the kids who are where I was at this time, and it's an amazing thing. It's a great feeling too to see that, you know, the torch is going on and it's getting bigger every year.
And the kids appreciate it.
He's not just one of those strict teachers that are always just so serious. He adds a little bit of humor into everything, and he along with his humor, he also teaches very good.
He's really funny. And I don't know, he just makes it super fun.
They have some advice for kids interested in music.
I think that if there's any kids watching this, I think that they should definitely join orchestra because it's a great opportunity.
At Rocky Mountain Middle School, I'm Michaela Leung.
Thanks, Michaela.
Now let's go back to Mr. Winstrom for a second. He's really doing some amazing things over there at Rocky Mountain with the orchestra program, not just Rocky Mountain, but Bonneville too.
Absolutely. I am so excited to see the arts coming to life in our district.
The list of friends that he has too could sell out any music venue in the state of Idaho. Super cool. You know what else is super cool, Sam? The Mac trailer.
That's right. Our Farm Bureau of Idaho has once again teamed up with D93 to bring their mobile ad classroom to students in our district. Last week, the Mac trailer visited Discovery and Yukon.
They love it. My husband was a dairyman for 27 years, and so I knew how much they'd enjoy it because they don't realize how a cow processes the milk. And the dairyman, how many steps are before it gets in the store, because most kids just think they go to the store and get a gallon of milk. They don't realize the process it takes to get the milk to the store. And I wanted them to have that experience.
Now, the Mac trailer's next stop will be at the home of the Mustangs.
Mountain Valley. Doesn't get more Wild West than that. It was an early board meeting this month for the D93 Board of Trustees. The board discussed different bond options for facilitating the growth that's happening now and the growth that is projected to happen in the future. They also received a report on the progress over at Thunder Ridge High School. There are roughly 175 workers at the site every workday as they move closer to completing the school. Thunder Ridge is scheduled to open next August. Now, the board also put the 2020-2021 calendar out for 30-day review, and they adopted a few other policies.
Eric the Red and Henry Hudson were a few of the headliners at the Discovery Wax Museum this year. The Wax Museum is an innovative way of bringing history to life, almost literally.
Almost.
We're history.
We're
90th episode.
We are. And programming note, today's election day, so tonight we'll be doing our thing over at Election Central, bringing the results. We don't have anything on the ballot, but it's kind of a community service. We feel like we have an obligation to do that, and so watch for that starting around 8 o'clock.
Absolutely. I love going to election headquarters. It's really fun to see those results come in.
Thanks for joining us here on D93 News, our 90th edition of D93 News. We'll see you next week, right back here on
D93 News.
Thanks for watching.